I'm going to show you how can you make your ad stay consistent longer. Because you need to understand that there's a thing on Facebook that when you start running ads, everything is wonderful, everything is beautiful. But eventually, your ads will drop off drastically if you don't know what to do. And it could be very scary because you could go from making $96,000 in a lapse time of 3 months to making $0. And you're like, what did I do wrong? Is it because my product simply died? What is happening? No, it's not because of that. You need to understand that Facebook is more complicated than you think. And you need to be smarter than the platform. How can you be smarter? Well, today I'm going to share with you what do I do to stay consistent for a long period of time, and how can you can still make money and not having those hits. Because let's be honest, the worst nightmare of a dropshipper is going from making money consistently to making $0 or losing money. That's the worst thing. And you don't want to get caught up on that. But as we all know, we all start Facebook ads, everything goes well, but as fast as everything goes well, everything goes bad as fast as well. So keep that in mind. And you can have, let's say, the best of the best 200 purchases, 29 purchases, 19 purchases, 19, 14. You're in the top of the world, 34K in revenue, 5K in revenue. You're killing it. And what happens? All dust. Everything is dying out as fast as everything was built. And how can you make sure to not have that problem? Because let's be honest, it's going to be easy, not complicated. I have the solution for you, and I'm going to tell you in a few seconds, but don't forget to like, subscribe, and comments. Please, guys, we make 3 videos every single day. We want to create the biggest community of dropshippers. We're making video about everything that we do. So if you want to join the journey, if you want to see how two brothers dropshippers are able to make money with dropshipping and help others making money with dropshipping, watch our videos. We show everything from product research to website building, anything that you want. And we listen to our subscribers to make our video, and we make more videos about what they want. So keep that in mind. Okay. How can you go and revive everything and make sure that everything is doing well again? Well, as you can see on the screenshot, I know it's a little bit confusing. There's a lot of words, a lot of things, but I want you to focus on certain things. The first thing that I want you to focus is, look, there's different interests. There's the interest coat, there's interest North Face, there's the interest clothing on here. So there's 3 different interests. So the first thing to make your product last longer is to test different interests. If you don't test different interests, your product won't last longer. That's the first thing. As you can see as well, we have $60, $60, $60. The second thing that you should do is testing different budget. We have tested different budget. Obviously, those are not all the tests that we've done. We'll need like 3 pages because we've tested so many things. But as you can see, this is one of the budget that we tried and that performed well. As you can see, coat $60 on here made us 30 sales. That's insane when you think about it. Okay, so now we have different interests, we have different budget, but now it's all running on the same creatives. And as you all know, the creatives could fade away. So you need to test the same interests that are working, the best ones with different creative. As you can see, an example of North Face, we have TC 1115, we have original North Face, we have the North Face D3 and North Face D1. We also have North Face Test 2. We also have North Face D1 with 60. North Face TC 1115 with $60. So basically what happened is we destroyed North Face because North Face was working extremely well for us. And we did on simply that interest. We tested different creatives. We tested different budgets. We basically tweak, let's say, the inside. So what I mean by the inside, we tweak the age, we tweak the gender, we tweak everything. So that interest was obviously the most profitable one at the beginning. But eventually, your product that is running for a long period of time will fade away. Well, not your products, but your interest will fade away. And what's going to happen is you need to redo the same thing. That interest right now in North Face is no longer profitable for us. So if you launch the same product as us and you have the interest North Face, it's highly likely not going to work. Why? Because we have exhausted that interest. Now that we have exhausted that interest, we're searching newer interests. Like I said, an example, clothing is a brand new interest that we tried. And that is performing well. And that's the thing. When you guys have the first batch of interest with a few creatives that are working, you guys stop and let it run. That's good. You're going to make money for a few weeks, but eventually everything will crumble at the same time. So how can you make sure that this doesn't happen? Very easy. You simply want to test different interests. You simply want to test different creative. That's all you want to do. And by doing that a few times a week, so you test, let's say you test a batch of 5 interests every single week. You test a batch of 25 creative every single week. You're going to maintain your product going from this to this or making this to this. And that's what you want at the end of the day. You want to make sure that your product lasts as long as possible. Obviously, when it comes down to creative, it's pretty simple. You simply want to look what worked previously and do the same thing. And when it comes down to interest, same thing. You want to look at what was working before and find similar interest. Obviously, as you can see on here, we tried North Face, but our product, we tried coat, we tried clothing, we tried multiple things related to that product itself. And some of them work, some of them didn't work. Obviously, like I said, we would have like 3 pages of like just different things that we have tested. So we're not showing it. But as you can see, those are all the ones that perform great. And we have some that perform less great as well. But those don't matter because think about this. And that's the way that I see ads. And that's the way that you should see ads too. Let's say you test coat NC03, the first one, NC03, $60.02. So that one, I believe that we tested 4 times. We tested 4 times this different budget because every time that I test something new, I don't duplicate it one time. I duplicate it between 3 to 5 times. Why? Because sometimes only one time will not work. As an example, like I said right now, on code NC036002, we duplicated 4 times. The 3 other variation with the same creative, the same everything, did not work. That one worked. So now you're going to tell me, yeah, but if you have 1 sale and all those 1 didn't get sales, you're basically in a loss. Yes, I understand. But this one got 30 sales. So what happened? It paid off for the testing that I did, and it made 26 sales on top of that. So I'm profitable. And that's the thing with Facebook is you test, you trim, scale, test, trim, scale, test, trim, scale. And it's always that. The problem with people is they forget to trim. So they test, scale. But the problem is eventually you will be break even because you'll have so many ads that are not profitable. Some of them will be highly profitable. Some of them will be not. So if I would have let run this one and the other ones that were not profitable, I would have probably break even or even lost money. So on Facebook, always keep that in mind. is you scale, you trim, scale back, test, trim, scale back. And that's basically how it works. So yeah, guys, hopefully you understood a lot of things on this video. Wish you all an amazing rest of the day. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We make 30 videos every single day for your entertainment purposes. And those things right here are products that so this is a story that we have launched for your entertainment for this YouTube channel to show you that it's still possible from 2024 to 2025 to make money in dropshipping. So yeah, guys, wish you all an amazing rest of your day. Love you all and peace out.